It's 110-metre hurdles in the foreground.
Of course, the track we're competing on here was the warm-up track for the Olympic Games. With the Olympic track having been pulled up not long after the Games were completed.
The surface is actually on the warm-up track for this track, so the track still exists. If you want to stand on the lane where Kathy Freeman created history, but just not in the big stadium. Here's Stuart Anderson, third in Melbourne, coming into some good form. Ryan Purcell, 20-year-old from Western Australia, semi-finalist of the World Junior Championships last year. Tim Ewan. In the absence of Kyle Vanderkuyt, the #1 in Australia.
Unfortunately, Kyle's still injured. We've had a very good winter preparation, so it's disappointing he hasn't been able to capitalise on that.
Gareth Watkins from New South Wales in 7th. Greg Ayres from New South Wales, the New South Wales champion, goes from lane 8, and the Australian All-Schools champion, Paul Stickler from New South Wales, in lane 9. Tim Ewan had a great race in Melbourne during the week, the State League finals, but hit, I think, the 6th or 7th hurdle and crashed to the ground. They had a tailwind in Melbourne for the first time all year, and he got so excited that he fell over. So see if he can recover here. He goes from lane 6. On their way, and Ewan up and running. It's okay. He got over the first alongside Purcell, Anderson, and then back on the inside is Harvey. Anderson's having a good race, the Queenslander. He's in front of Ewan. 2 to clear. Gets over that one, gets over the last comfortably, and Anderson wins. Ewan, well, I think he hit the last hurdle, but Stuart Anderson, very happy. The time is fast. It's going to be a season's best.
Good too, because it will be into that headwind we've talked about that the 100-metre sprinters faced. I think Tim Ewan, I'm not sure he did hit the last hurdle. I think he just slowed down and almost gave up. It's a really difficult task to come back and run your first race after having a crash. And I'm sure there were all sorts of trepidation around Tim running in this race. But it's like falling off a horse. You've got to get back on.
What about Stuart Anderson? He went on an indoor tour earlier this year, missed the first couple of meets, came back in Melbourne and finished 3rd, and a victory here, minus 1.5 the headwind, the winning time around 14.08. We'll wait for confirmation of that, but a good run.
Yeah, it was a good run. There's Anderson there in the maroon colours of the Queensland Academy of Sport, and his technique is looking good too. Indoors, of course, you run 60-metre hurdles, so his start really reflects that.
So 14.08's the season's best. Harvey, a personal best in 2nd place. Ayres got 3rd. He'll be happy with that. Tim Ewan, who strolled across the line, was in 4th.